Some of us are getting old, Lisa.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like the same age as you.
Mm-mm.
Right?
I feel old.
Yeah.
I turned 30 this year.
You turned 30 this year? I just feel like we're all in our 20s right now.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
all
feel
of
like
us, all of us, yeah.
just all in our
Totally all of us.
right. It's just
Hell, why am I so old?
Stop.
Why am I so much older than everyone?
No, I just you brim like this 20s energy, and I feel like they're.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It said stop. The universe said stop. You don't.
Was that a
It was
sword?
It's fine. You can leave it.
It's
Mauricio.
been so long.
I know it's been forever.
I'm
This
so
girl.
excited.
I'm so excited to
You
be
want to
here.
start the episode?
Yeah, well, I'll start the episode. Hi, everyone. Rae's back from Japan. I'm back from Hawaii. And this is our 20th episode. It's the duo episode again. I know you guys been wanting more of them. So we're excited to catch up on everything.
Duo episodes.
We hear you guys.
Speaking of hearing, if you hear a lisp, it's because I just started Invisalign like 2 days ago. I'm struggling.
Is it at the point where it like hurts your teeth?
It hurts so bad yesterday that I ended up taking it out and quote unquote forgot to put it back in. But it's back in now. And so.
Does it make you gag?
No.
Okay.
Does it make you gag?
It makes me gag. So when I put it in, I don't know if you guys see, like sometimes when you take it out, I'm just like this. I think it's just because I have like a strong gag reflex. So then when that happens, I'm just okay. Yeah.
Wait, really? Do you have yours in right now?
No, but maybe I should put mine in too. So we could just have our
double
list.
the list.
Double the
What
list.
does
I
Mika
had to
do?
list-
What does Mika do?
You're right. Oh my gosh, he missed you.
You missed
Wait, that's so
You
cute.
missed his teeth.
I heard that the pain kind of comes and goes after. So I have to get a new retainer every 2 weeks because that's how it adjusts, right?
Yeah, that's
And
how.
so you get used to the pain, and then it goes away, and then you get a new retainer, and then it hurts again and goes away. So I will have Invisalign for the next 26 weeks. How long was yours?
Mine's was 20. I think mine was like 24 weeks, but I have to say after the 17th week, it hurt so fucking bad. My bottom teeth that I just stopped wearing my bottom ones, and I have to
Wait,
do
you
it
just
again.
Stop? No.
I know. It just hurts so bad, and I hate being in pain. Like because they say like pain around your face, like if you get surgery,
Yeah.
you can feel it more because it's closer to your brain. So when it comes to like teeth pain, I'm just like, fuck, I can't do it. But after week 17, I just stopped wearing my bottom one. My top one is still up there, but just be careful.
Wait, is that true? the closer the pain is to
Sounds
your
right.
brain,
Sounds true. I'm not
the
gonna
more it
question that.
hurts.
It sounds right.
When I got a breast augmentation, it didn't really hurt that much. But then when I got my upper blepharoplasty, it hurt like crazy. I was like going mental.
Face pain does hurt a lot.
It hurts
Even
so
just
much.
plucking hair. Like
Does it hurt? Do you feel like on your head with your psoriasis?
Oh, no. I don't have psoriasis on my scalp, but I do have eczema on my chin, which, by the way, progress is going away. I actually brought it to share with you guys today.
Oh my God, you started using, is it like a topical steroid?
No, it's not even a steroid.
That's really good.
Yes. So I went to the dermatologist finally, and I got checked for my eczema on my chin, and they prescribed me this. It's called tacrolimus ointment, and I'm supposed to put this on my chin twice a day, every single day until it goes away. So it's gone, but my skin still has discoloration on my chin. You can't really see it because I have makeup on, but you could definitely still see how it's like still there. But it's in a good place right now. I'm really happy it worked. So I highly recommend this product because it's not a steroid. But yeah, you still don't want to use it more than the recommended dosage because apparently you can get cancer from it. But you can get cancer from everything.
You can get cancer from anything, like even what's it called? Bed mattresses, bed frames.
What?
My best friend got a bed frame from Amazon, and he's like a super cheapo, like, and then he got it and he called the company. He's like, I want a refund for this bed frame because it's like it could cause cancer. Just anything could give you cancer. But
no way.
With the eczema, did you notice that the patches started migrating into another part of your body?
I haven't had that issue yet, luckily.
Oh, you're so fucking lucky.
Yeah. I haven't had that issue. It's only been on my face. My dog is wilding right now.
He's doing parkour right now.
He really is. He'll be back. But Enough about eczema. We have so much to catch up on. And there's
do.
something that I wanted to mention about our dynamic, which is so weird. Ever since we started this podcast, I'm about to take this retainer out because I can't help but hear how
Keep
I'm
going.
speaking
Keep
right
go-
now.
You sound
Keep
great.
going.
You sound
Do you
great.
want-
Keep going.
Keep going. I think it sounds really cute. I love lisps.
I don't even notice it,
lot.
honestly.
Wait, really? You don't
Yeah.
notice it at all?
I
Dude,
noticed it.
Mauricio is lying
He's lying through his fucking
out
teeth.
of his
He's
ass right
smiling.
now. He's been in Japan for a month and he comes back just to lie to me like this. This is crazy. This is
insane work,
crazy.
Mauricio. He needs to be controlled.
Yes, he does. Man is wilding. Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I told Lisa right before this, I feel like now that we've started this podcast together, there's so much to talk about. And so I try not to talk to her about anything. So I haven't even messaged her.
I'm in
since-
the dark. I'm
Yes.
like, does Rae even still like me?
Oh my God. I also thought the same thing. I was like, I
Really?
wonder if Lisa still likes me because I went to Japan, you moved to Hawaii, and we just like cold turkey each other entirely. And I was like, we'll talk about it when we get to the pod. Everything I think about Lisa, like, oh, should I check in? I was like, I'll ask her during the podcast. And I'm like, oh my God, this podcast like brought us together, but at the same time, I feel like it's separating us. Like we literally catch up in the studio. And then
We
I'm like,
do.
okay, let's talk about things we can not talk about on the podcast. So we did that right before this episode.
Yeah, we did.
And then now we're saving everything for the episode to talk about Hawaii and Japan.
I
But,
think what's
like-
evident is that we both really care about it. And I have to disclaim, I feel like you'd have to like kill. I don't even think if you killed somebody, I'd hate you or I'd not like you. Like, I just feel like you'd have to do so much for me not. So
I
please
mean,
don't
you
let
know
that
I'd have a
permeate-
valid reason.
Don't let that permeate. You do have a valid reason.
I would have a valid reason.
And I would be right behind you. 10
Valid,
toes down.
valid. If you were to kill someone, I would assume it was for a good reason.
Exactly.
Yes. I mean, it would also depend on how you would kill the person. Like, are you torturing them?
With certain people, I think I would do that.
Okay. If you needed help, I would be down. See, like we care about the podcast.
We care about the podcast a
And-
lot,
yes.
and I do see the comments, and I do understand. Like, honestly, guys, it's just something that people with ADHD. I'm sorry, we're just like putting it on the spot.
No. Oh, it's okay. I'm so used to this. It's been my 10-year streaming anniversary, and I've done a lot of reflecting. And what people are saying is true. I do interrupt you a lot, but so far this episode, I've been doing a great job.
But the thing
I'm
is, it's
aware.
like, no, thank you very much. I don't mind it. I'm also used to people with ADHD because in my family, like my mom, sister, and grandma, they all do this. So when Rae does it to me, I'm kind of like, this feels like home because it's another Filipino woman. It's just like, yeah, she's talking. I'll listen to what you have to say, and it keeps the conversation going. It's natural.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just, I like it though, because I feel like people are commenting because they care. Like
Yeah.
they really enjoy the podcast and we appreciate that. I do think that since we acknowledge that we do read the comments a lot, people are commenting more.
Okay,
Man,
we should leave.
we're on our 20th episode and I'm still having mic issues. Okay,
I fucking know. I was like,
it just slowly starts to go down and down and down, but it's
but I
okay.
was okay. So I was also reading about it, and I had some questions for you when it comes to ADHD. Does it kind of feel like pulling teeth when it comes to like I don't think you interrupt purposely. It's just
No.
something that comes naturally because it's something that like clockwork. And my sister or my friend, I have a friend that has it, and when he was watching the episode, he was like empathizing. He's like, honestly, it feels really shitty seeing some of the comments and like the interrupting because it's something where it's like I feel like ADHD sometimes gets demonized in a way because it's like you can't really help it because you're gonna forget the question when it comes, so you have to say it right away. And you want, and
my God.
also people with ADHD, the thing that they do, and I was just reading about like specifically women with ADHD because I was like, I just want to understand you more. And then I was like, it's also a bit of love and attention when they try to relate to a story because they want you to feel like, oh yeah, I also relate to that. I know what you're going through.
I feel so seen right now because this is exactly my issue is when I'm trying to listen, I do feel like I forget what I was going to respond with and I get so excited to relate to what was being said that I end up just interrupting. And coffee, Coffee. But everything you just said is exactly how I feel. But it is true. It is rude to interrupt. I am aware of it and I'm doing a better job. I think also having the retainer in is also helping me not interrupt because I'm so self-conscious with my lisp right now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
you so
you.
much. Yes, Emily is also here. They pretty much told me before and after your meals, take a toothbrush, a retainer-only toothbrush, and brush your retainers with dish soap. And I know people get a little weird about that, but when you think about it, it's the same thing as like, you know, washing your glasses. You still put it in your mouth. It's not like you're actually eating the soap. It's just clean. It's plastic.
Yeah, it's cleaning it. I mean, like
it's just
washing
cleaning
dishes.
it. Yeah, but then they gave you this tray that you put it in, and you fill it with water, plug it in, and you put this like cleaning tablet in, and then it cleans it. This is my life for the next 26 weeks, and I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be my whole personality now, having this lisp. But apparently, it's gonna go away.
I think it's very adorable. It's kind of nerdy. That's why.
It
like fits like the gamer aesthetic. I don't know.
Oh, it is so nerdy. It is so nerdy.
Do you talk on stream with your?
I did stream for the first time with it in. The first day I got it, I streamed, and it was coming and going. Like my list would come and then it'd go away.
People spamming nerds.
Oh, really?
Nerds.
Were they? I don't know.
People really like it.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm telling you, people like it. I think it's cute. I ain't just saying that either.
I'm glad people think it's cute because I am pretty insecure about it. But it is helping me not interrupt because when you were speaking about ADHD just a moment ago, there was like 5 different moments where I wanted to say something and I was like, I'm withholding.
Okay, this is a reset now. What did you want to say? Do you remember it?
I don't forget. I don't remember.
I told you that.
I actually don't remember.
She doesn't remember it and she can't help it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd rather you interrupt than not remember what you're gonna say.
Exactly. I think so too. And I don't mind it. Like I've dealt with this my whole life because like my family just has it. It's rampant.
I think it's a but for the setting of a podcast, you know what I mean? Like I think in any everyday situation, like sure, an interruption or something might happen, but I think when it comes to people want to hear you, you know? A lot of people here have probably been following me on streams and stuff, and they hear me yap all the time. They want to get to know you. There's so many people that are so curious about your life because you've been behind the scenes with your business and stuff for so long. And now I'm even learning so much about you. Like, I'm so excited to catch up because like I just said, we've been withholding all this information for the podcast. But you moved to Hawaii.
I did.
You have been foraging. It's crazy because you did everything you said you were going to do, which was buy a ton of bikinis.
I bought so many.
Go mushroom foraging.
I got you something.
Is it a mushroom?
Is it a mushroom?
It's not. Well, I did bring a mushroom, but it has mold on it. So, but I got you Usnea lichen.
Wait, what?
Let me just get it from my little backpack.
Dude, she's got her little Hawaii fit on.
This is like my little hiking fit right now.
She's got her shorts, her little sandals. She's got her backpack.
I was foraging mushrooms with Chef Yuta, and he's like he just specializes, like he's a private chef on the islands, but he also does mushroom foraging and classes. And Usnea lichen is the neosporin of nature. So this I can lick this right now, and I can cut you. And I'll rub it on your cut, and then it will heal it. And
I'm like looking for some cuts.
I know, but I won't do that right now. But I know that you like sticks,
I do.
Also you have.
Can I touch it?
You do. This is yours.
Wow, it's so light.
It's light. I wish you could have seen it. I wish I would have preserved it better in like a little case. But
you were able to get this through customs.
I was. I put it in my luggage. So
are we about to spread some disease or something?
It's not a disease.
Is this an invasive plant?
It's medicinal. But yeah, I saw it in the forest, and when the instructor was like, "This is the neosporin of the forest," I'm like, "She has like psoriasis." I thought your psoriasis was on your head.
So my scalp, I don't have any condition on my head. I just pick out of anxiety.
Oh.
I literally just scratch my head for fun, and then it causes scabs, and then I pick them. That's why I usually keep my nails really short.
Yeah.
They're long right now, which is why I have a lot of scabs on my head right now. It's pretty bad. It's a habit thing.
Right, even at this moment?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, you can maybe kind of see
I
actually
can't see it.
Yeah.
So if I could literally just put this in my mouth and then put it on your head.
Wow.
Maybe it would heal.
The healing. I mean, it's the same kind of bad habit I have with chewing the inside of my cheeks when I'm hungry. But the retainer is stopping me from chewing my cheeks.
You know what they say? Have you ever heard of the Invisalign diet?
You know what? I felt that the first day because I couldn't eat any snacks because I didn't want to take my retainer out and I didn't want to deal with like brushing them, and it's just such an extra step. I just don't want to do.
Such an extra step. It's so annoying. I feel like I lost weight with Invisalign.
Oh,
Are you a snacker?
I do love my snacks. I love snacks. I love eating. This is awesome. Thank you this is so thoughtful.
Thank you very
glad
much.
You brought me thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is so sweet. It's so light.
It's very light. It's yeah, so that was one of them. I can show you another one that
She brought a
forged.
whole book. She's got a
I
forging
did
book.
because like when I was there, I was like, you know, I don't know what kind of instructor he is. He's a phenomenal instructor, but I wanted to just see for myself and read more about it on the spot. And this is like specific to Hawaii. It's like the mushrooms of Hawaii. So there, I also got a wood ear, a wood ear mushroom. You can't eat these raw. Actually, you can touch it. Here you go.
Whoa.
Wait, is this the wood ear or cinnamon? No, this is cinnamon. Yeah, so this is cinnamon that we kind of just cut from the forest and smelled. But it was really nice going
Real
in there.
cinnamon?
Yeah, real cinnamon.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted to just learn more about it, and it was nice just being there and learning about like mycelium. Do you know what like mycelium is?
No, I don't know anything.
So it's basically the networking between mushrooms, and so they can like feel each other's emotions.
Oh, they like
and
talk to each other,
they
right?
talk to each other.
It's
It's
like
plant-
Avatar.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like
That's
Last
a
of
good
Us.
comparison.
Yeah, Last of Us.
Yeah.
That is like exactly. That's what it's like. Oh, I wish I brought mushrooms, but they're not peak season right now. I was gonna say like if you're ever Press Escape ever wants to go to Hawaii, like
We will.
we can forage mushrooms.
We will go to
We
Hawaii.
absolutely
I
will.
think we should plan a team trip.
I feel like we already have like guests that would
Yeah.
be down out
Bretman
there.
would
too.
be
Yeah,
down.
Bretman would
He
be
literally-
down.
It would be so much easier for him
Yeah.
because he's literally there. We should do a team trip to Hawaii.
Yeah,
That
let's do
way
that.
we can film there for once. I think it'd be really fun.
I think it'd be fun, guys. I'll pick you up at the airport in a yellow or red Jeep. We can play some like really cute music. It'd be such a nice island experience, and then we can go. Would you ever try surfing?
I would try surfing for you,
Would you really?
just for you.
The
I
fuck?
would.
What is that face? You're like look down. You're like
It's just a lot of work. There's sharks.
Sharks. There is
No.
sharks.
I'm also developing a fear of planes now with all the plane crashes recently.
So real,
Yeah.
honestly. That's fair.
the Boeing. Yeah, the Boeing. There. I don't. Well, if you do go Hawaiian Airlines, no Boeing 787 because I know that the Boeings are the ones that are crashing,
Yeah,
right?
the Boeings are crashing, Deltas are crashing, everything is crashing. It's just
Guys, let's do Airbus. Airbus.
Airbus.
Airbus.
Yeah,
You've also dyed your hair.
I did.
You're going crazy. This is insane.
I know. I feel like I'm going through a lot right now, but I'm browner. I'm blonde now, and it's just nice. I just wanted to. I feel like I was so stagnant for so long, and I was prioritizing the wrong things for a very long time. And I was thinking about that, right? I think for the longest time, I was an extreme material girl. Like I was like, I want vintage Chanel. I want this and that. I want to go down like Beverly Hills and just go to all the shops. But then I noticed that things that make me more happy are things that I have to work towards because I feel like that's kind of a form of self-love is discipline. And so because I have to work to, work out or surfing, it's like it feels shitty because I'm not good at it right away. But
Yeah.
because over time, it's just something that's been nice to develop,
We live such opposite lives. It's incredible. Yeah, you've also
get what
had
you're
the
saying.
surfing instructor too.
Yes.
And it's so cool. I love seeing your stories.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's why I'm just like, you know what? When the time does come, because you've been traveling so much, like Japan, I know that was a lot because you were there for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 10 days for me. Mauricio's there he stayed longer.
A little longer, just a
you
bit
stayed
longer.
for like a
Very
month.
long time.
Insane work.
Yeah, I was there for a month. Okay,
I was like, is he moving there?
Before we jump from this, actually, I do have a question for you, Lisa.
Go ahead.
The mushroom foraging in particular, where did that idea come from? Is that like something you just like heard about once and you're like, this seems cool? Is that something
what
you want
got
to do
you
for a
into the
while?
mushrooms?
I just really like mushrooms. Like I played a lot of Final Fantasy
Nice.
and Maple Story growing up, and those mushrooms were just the cutest things ever. So then I whenever I have something interesting, I know that it's within my reach. So I was like, you know what? Let's just try mushroom foraging. Let's see if that's a thing. And I saw that there was like a private class to do it. And I was like, you know what, let's just try do mushroom foraging. I want to be more connected with the world. It sounds like really hippie, but I'm like, you know what, I'm just so used to the city. I used to live on the Las Vegas Strip, you know? So I think having fun with just mushroom foraging, taking all the things from nature, not too much, and applying it to life is just, that's kind of what
You do seem so happy. Like, this is probably the happiest I've seen you.
Really?
Yes, you're just like glowing. It's awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I just have a new appreciation for life. It sounds so corny, but
it's true.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Damn,
Interrupt
I need
me
that.
if you want to. I feel like it comes and then you're just like, no, I have to stop myself. Please do it.
No, really. I think it's a good thing for me to practice not interrupting, because I definitely don't want to hurt people unintentionally. Because sure, you may not care, but like I might be interrupting people that do care about it. Like, what if I'm not on stream or in private at a dinner or whatever, and I interrupt someone and then it really hurts their feelings and I never know because they never tell me, and then they think of me in a way where it's like, oh, she's that girl that just always interrupts all the time. God, she just can't stop talking, and then I'm not doing it on stream. And then people are like thinking all the same thing, and then they're gonna be like, God, this is a girl. Oh, God, she's so mature. She's never gonna change. And then it's good to try to change for the better.
I know.
I mean, it's not a bad thing.
I don't want you to change your whole, like, your personality. Like, I feel like like you said, you have something with overthinking, right?
Yeah.
And that's also something with ADHD. I know I sound like a broken record, but like people with ADHD, they tend to overthink, and it's something that like applies to like their core belief system. And it's just like, I'm no like psychologist, right? I was just reading about this online, like from Google University. So I was just looking at her. I was just like, okay, I don't want it to be like in your core belief system where it's like, I'm interrupting so much. It doesn't matter what I say, this and that. I don't know.
No. I think, I don't think about it like that. Like, I definitely think everyone's opinion matters. Like, it's fine to talk and share things and stuff. But I think that I need to learn to take turns. It's true. I mean, I've also done some real reflecting. There was a situation on stream where I was being perceived in a really bad way, where we were doing a 2v2 tournament. So I had a duo. My duo was Ellum. And we kind of knew that we were both going to get 4th place or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so normally we joke with Ellum a lot. We tease him a lot. He likes to be quote unquote bullied. We're not actually bullying him. He's our friend, right?
It's fun banter.
Yeah, it's fun banter.
Banter's the best.
Yeah, but we just have such a large friend group in the gaming space. Like, we're friends with so many streamers. Like, all the streamers are friends. And so we just kind of tease each other so much that sometimes viewers perceive it as being serious. And so during this tournament, I was bullying him and stuff, but it was my 10-year streaming anniversary. I was pretty emotional. It was like bittersweet, feeling like remembering all the time that's passed and everything. And I realized too that not only was I emotional, but like I was playing in a tournament where you're playing a bunch of random games together. And I think I'm just at the point where I don't have the patience to play games that I don't like. Like, I don't like forcing myself to play things I don't like. And I'm the type of person where you could definitely tell how I'm feeling by looking at my face.
You fucking can tell.
Yes, you can read me like a book. I can't hide it. I can't pretend to be happy. I literally can't hide my sadness. So I try not to stream when I'm upset. I try not to stream when I'm sad, because people are always like, oh, what's wrong? Or, oh, you look so tired. What's going on? Well, I am tired and I am sad. So I try to like only stream when I have good energy, right?
Yeah.
And so during this tournament, I was pretty quiet. I was not having a good time playing these games. Like, for example, League of Legends. We had, we were 2v2ing, and Emily just gasped the biggest gasp. But it's true, I don't like League, and just having to like play it in a tournament like setting, and also like knowing we're gonna lose kind of thing. People thought I was being rude to Ellum and complaining a lot. And I just realized, like, oh my God, my behavior is being perceived so poorly. Like, I'm only human. Everyone's human, right?
Oh, you're only human.
Yeah, only human. Like, I'm emotional. What'd you say?
No, it's okay. I don't want to interrupt. But I feel like it's authentic reaction that's true to how you're feeling. And that's the point of streaming, is that you show what's at face value.
Yeah.
You don't put up this whole act. That would be very hard to do for hours on end.
But it's also, I feel like I should know better by now. You know what I mean? It's been 10 years, and I should know how I'm being perceived by people watching. Even my mom told me she was like, I can't even watch your streams when you're sad because it makes me sad. And I had to like remember that.
Oh no.
That's true. Like my mom watches my streams all the time.
That is so
because she
endearing.
misses me.
Oh,
which
that's so sweet.
brings up another topic that happened while we were separated. My mom was on the phone with me and we were talking about VTubers. And I thought it would be fun to have like a VTube model maybe in the future. Like who knows? Maybe I'm gonna be 50 years old with a VTube model. Who knows? And because they're cute. Like you pretty much
really
stream.
cute.
Yeah.
You could customize it.
You met Iron Mouse.
I did, and she was adorable.
That's a VTuber right there.
Exactly.
So, I thought it'd be so cute to have like maybe one in the future. I imagine like the stressed fox meme. If you look that up, that is the type of VTube model that I want. I feel like it resembles me perfectly.
I need to see this. I need to see it.
Oh, you gotta show Lisa.
Please show me.
This is the type of model that I want.
That is so
Imagine,
feral. I'm scared. I'm fucking scared, Rae.
That is me. Just imagine me streaming with something similar to this.
That looks like my cat. Like that looks like a stray cat on the streets.
See, I would do this, but probably in like a bunny mode, you know? Because people say I give off like bunny vibes.
That'd be so
You do give
fire.
off bunny vibes. Bunny vibes for sure.
So,
I think that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Are there VTube models that look that unhinged?
Oh, there are a few. There are a
Okay.
few. I'll show you some later. Actually, we could pull it up right now. There is a VTuber named Kenji. He's hilarious, and he has this derpy model that I just love so much.
Oh, but he's cute. He's adorable.
Oh, no. Let me show you the derpy one, though. The video to TikTok. Right there. Look at this model.
Oh, I hate
it's cute.
I don't hate that. That's interesting. It looks like
it's so cute. And then he has these little hot dog hands. Look at his hands.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Well, the world is your oyster. You can have your feral Kenji fox, and then you can also have your bunny booba models too.
Yeah. It's really
because she has
really
like 78
awesome.
skins.
Yeah.
Yes, and there is a creator who just came out with this VTube customization option thing. Like Quarter Jade just started trying it out. Tina Kin started trying it out. Can we actually pull her up as well? I actually don't remember her name, but she's on Twitter.
Wait, somebody made a...
It's like, it's affordable for VTube models, because VTube models are expensive. We know this from the Iron Mouse episode.
They're very expensive.
She's made she's made it an option to be able to customize your own model.
Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the name though.
Wait, so you can customize her model, or
your
you can
own?
make your
you can make your own. And I think
so
it's
a
like
software.
150. Yeah, software. That's the word I was looking for. A program.
Oh,
Yeah.
program. Yes. $150 is not bad because it runs through thousands.
Yes.
Suika?
That's insane.
Oh yes, this is it. Yeah, a Suika.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can make your own, and it's pretty affordable for a VTube model. Like, look, you can.
Oh, it's like a character
that's
creator.
so fun.
Yes.
Honestly, I love how she's made it accessible for people.
Yes.
Because I
accessible
know
for people.
that stops people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh,
Very,
God.
very cool. Anyways, back to my phone call with my mother. So she tells me, we're talking about VTubers, and she tells me, it's like, I would really hope that you don't ever use VTube model, because it's how I get to see you, because we're long distance, you know. She's in the
Yeah,
Philippines
she
and I'm
is.
here, and she watches my streams all the time. And so I tweeted out saying, my mom said I'm not allowed to have a VTube model because she needs to see my face.
That's such a mom
Which is a
sweet thing to
wholesome
think.
thing, right?
It's so wholesome.
It makes it to some crazy articles, and these people are like, her mom is so controlling, like, oh, how is this grown woman being controlled by her mother? And I was like, how was it being perceived like this? So that happened too.
I feel like
I'm being perceived like a crazy woman.
I feel
I'm
like
being
people
perceived.
go and take the littlest things that you do and they run to the Wild West with it. It's just like, you could say one thing, like, I like apples, and it's like, she hates oranges, and matter of fact, papayas too, and she just hates like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is true. I'm getting used to it. It's been a long ride, but
It's been 10 years because your 10-year anniversary.
yep, 10 years of streaming. It is true.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I think it's okay to try to practice not interrupting, because I don't want to be perceived that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't worry. It's not just on behalf of others. I want to also change this habit of mine.
Yeah.
But
is it so it's just been like an insecurity? Is there anything else about like your ADHD where it's like you want to change about it?
I feel like it's gotten me to where I am today.
That's what I'm saying. Like your personality.
I don't want to be a zombie,
Yeah.
which is making me reluctant on trying medication because I hear that might be a side effect. It kind of turns you into a zombie. So I don't know if I'll try medication anymore because
I don't think you should. If your body's telling you in your mind, like you're scared, I don't think you should do it. Especially because I feel like what you said was true. It's gotten you to where you are now. Not the ADHD, but just your personality entirely. And so taking that away would just be, I feel like, a step back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I want to take steps forward, please.
So with the 10-year anniversary, I wanted to talk about, because I saw your Instagram post and you were just talking about your different eras with Fortnite and stuff like that. How did the whole community change from then to now? Like,
oh my gosh, she deep dove me.
I deep dove
She
you.
deep dove me.
It's your turn.
My community I've had people that have been watching me for 10 years, like literally forever. I've had people around for so long. But my community has definitely changed in the different eras with different games that I've played. And right now, it is strange because I think last time we caught up, I was thinking about multi-streaming.
You are doing that now.
I'm doing that now. I actually really love it. I am a multi-streamer, so I stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And I've been loving it. It is weird. There are some pros and cons still. Like, I still have to reset the VOD on YouTube every 12 hours, but I don't have to do that on Twitch. I don't listen to copyright music.
The fact that you're ripping 12-hour streams, though, is insane.
That is insane.
I've been enjoying streams so much. I've been streaming too much.
Yeah.
After Japan, I turned into a degenerate, and I don't know what that word means. I realized because I tweeted that out. I tweeted saying, I confess I love video games and being a degenerate. I'm going to do this until I die. And I saw a comment that was like, that's not what degenerate means. I was like, oh, well.
Everybody knew what you meant.
Everyone knew
what
you
degenerate
meant.
mean?
It can have a few meanings, but
It has a few
you're
meanings.
using this in this context of like, I'm somebody who's just streaming 12 hours a day and no lifing video games. And I think anybody who understands the context knows that's what you meant. But it could also mean like, you know, somebody who like does drugs and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. There's multiple meanings.
There's multiple meanings.
I think your intent was.
Oh yeah. I was just saying,
was
like, I
received.
stay up late. I'll order
yeah.
Subway at midnight if I have to. That kind of degen.
Yeah, exactly.
Degen life.
We use that term so liberally now. I don't think anybody
So
mistook
do
what you were
you
saying.
still get anxious when you stream? Like, because I saw that,
I
you know, you do?
I get nervous, especially if I don't stream for a while. Like, I didn't stream very much in Japan. Japan was an interesting trip
It is
because there was.
falling.
Yeah, it's,
Sorry,
it's
so
always
sorry.
gonna fall.
No,
think
I
it's-
can fix it.
Okay.
Well, we'll
Can
wait
you?
after this episode.
Oh, okay. Mauricio says he can fix it, but he's
fix-
been trying to fix it
No,
for months now.
Hers is great. Okay.
Why is that? Mine's so
I don't
good.
know. I was like, maybe Rae's just playing around with it, and then I
She
see it
is.
go slowly descending, and then I'm just like,
No, watch.
it's
it'll,
like-
it'll go down. It's been
it's
falling.
distracting.
It is distracting.
It's distracting. Does
is
mine do that
distracting.
when you talk to me?
No,
see
your mic is perfect. It's always perfect.
Don't touch it. Just don't touch it.
Don't
Wait.
touch it. It keeps falling.
Okay, wait. So we were talking about the community,
Oh, you
and
were-
you being
yeah.
a degenerate.
You
Oh,
were saying
yeah.
Japan, like you didn't stream a lot.
I didn't stream a whole lot. And there were like I pretty much had 2 friend groups in Japan. There was one group that was streaming 24/7. The other group was not streaming at all.
Oh wow!
And so I was supposed to be with the not streaming group, but I had to stay back with the streaming group because I had to film the 2 podcast episodes
Right.
with Trash Taste and Kentaro,
Oh my
which
God.
we missed you on. You would
I
have
know,
been
I
so
missed you.
good. Everyone missed you. The
I know,
comments were
I'm-
saying they missed you.
I did. I love both of them, but specifically like Trash Taste. I was like, oh my God. I feel like I used to watch Joey and Aki Dearest growing up. Actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And when I was like, oh my God, I could go bar to bar with anime opinions. Like, let me on. And then I just saw it, but he wasn't there.
He wasn't there because I freaked out. I didn't know how to interview 3 people. And I've never
Oh.
met Joey, but I've met Giguk, Garnt, and Sea Dog,
Yeah.
Connor. So I met them before, so I felt more comfortable doing it with them.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I just also, it was like their studio in a different country. I knew Connor also had a hard out. He had to leave right after. So I just was feeling pretty stressed. And so
I do feel bad about
I
that.
apologized in the episode to Joey, but they are probably going to come to LA in the future. Or if we ever go back to Japan, we can re-interview them, and you have to be there.
I will be there. It's not a short flight from Hawaii. Like it's very like
Much closer.
it's much
for you.
closer, so for sure. But how was it just being in that new environment? Like you were in a new space, interviewing 2 people. It was stressful.
I got used to it pretty quick. They've been podcasting for over 5 years now.
God damn.
So
that's a
they
long
just
time.
know how to do it. It was a piece of cake for them. They just yap and yap. And I could not believe how long their episodes were.
Yeah, they.
They-
I saw.
Yeah.
Yes,
Guys,
they
I
have
saw.
episodes that are like over 2 hours. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, how do you guys have the time to yap like this constantly? And they don't even talk about anime.
They just talk about whatever.
They talk
I
about
know.
everything.
They just talk about everything. They talk about like current events, right? Or just I know that they have a recent one where they went traveling somewhere, which was pretty cool. We could do that too.
we can do anything.
We can literally do anything.
We can do it all. And then we had another episode with Kentaro with
So cute.
Caroline as a co-host. I would like to have Caroline and Sandwich on to do like a podcast swap. I think it'd be really fun. I think you would do so well with them.
I like I haven't met Sam is her name, right?
Yes.
I haven't met her before, but I have met Caroline because I went to a flea market with her before, and she's so educated and she's
Yes.
so smart and well, and she's just so eloquent. Like I was asking her about like communism and her different political views and just how the world works, and she's an interesting person, so I would be so down for that.
She's so well spoken and
She
so
really is.
poised. I'm always in awe of her. But yeah, that's what happened in Japan. And back to what we were talking about before that, since I didn't stream very much in Japan, I streamed like twice, maybe once. I was on other people's streams a lot. I come back and I'm just nervous again to stream. It's like I'm doing it for the first time. I don't
Yeah.
know. But it's been interesting multi-streaming because I have my YouTube stream with the YouTube chat, and then I have the Twitch stream with the Twitch chat, and I have OBS, and I have both the chats together.
Oh my god, that's
Which-
overstimulating.
It is, well, I can kind of just like only look at that chat that has both the chats together. It's really convenient because I could see which comments are from YouTube and which are from Twitch.
Right.
Almost got myself banned for that because I tried to show my chat how it was fused together, and it's against TOS to show YouTube chat on Twitch.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Ludwig just got done telling me not to do that. And then I had to prove to a chatter that I could see both the chats because they were like, oh, you're not actually reading the YouTube comments. And I was like, yes, I am. Look.
Oh,
I was kind of surprised I didn't get banned. It would have been a 24-hour ban, but it would have been my first ban. It would have been fire, I think. A quick vacation. It would have been really
Wait,
cool.
you've
been
never
funny.
been banned in the last 10 years? Oh, you're a good girl.
I try to be good. I
You are a
really
good
do.
girl, yeah.
I've done shrooms.
Microdosing or like full on?
Oh, I've
like,
done full-on shrooms.
Damn, you're a
I've-
unit. You could take
Back,
it.
I mean, this is like 10 years ago, right? This was a long, long time ago when I was in my experimental era, my hippie era.
I feel like that would just trip me out and make me feel so scared because I feel like since I don't have control of my reality, just everything warping and being with my dogs and cats, like
Yeah, definitely don't do anything if you think you're like going into it with any sort of doubt or
Right.
stress or anything.
wait, Mauricio, have you microdosed?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I don't do it these days, but there's been periods of my life where I've like I've done like a few months of like microdosing every few days.
Yeah, microdosing is like literally like the puniest little bit.
Yeah.
I would try
Um,
that.
Just be sure you go in with a good
Yeah.
mentality.
We're not
Yeah.
condoning any drug
Yeah,
use.
we're
Not
not
condoning
condoning
all.
anything. Everything affects people differently. I don't like drugs. I don't ever want to do any kind of drug ever again. Ever.
Oh, okay.
I just like being cautious. I mean, caffeine's a drug. I love
Yeah,
caffeine. This
it
is the
is.
only drug I'll do, and my addiction to video games, that's about it.
Sugar is a drug, and that's something that's been really hard for me to let go of.
Oh.
Like it actually, like they say that you have to go 2 weeks without sugar, and I'm somebody who can, you know what ube is, you're Filipino. So
Yes.
just ube pastries, especially in Hawaii, it's like they're everywhere, and I just feel like purging that from my diet has been the best and worst thing because when I'm going through something emotionally, okay. What kind of like catapulted this whole mentality of like I have to give it up is like I'd wake up in the middle of the night when I was going through it and I'd go to the fridge and then I just it's 3 a.m. and then I'd grab my guava cake and then I'd go to sleep with the cake in my hand. And I'm just like, this is fucking terrible. Like, I need to stop.
Wait, that's so cute.
No, it's not. And I was
She just wanted a cuddle buddy. Her guava cake.
The guava cake. Oh my God. But yeah, and then I stopped eating as much sugar. Pure natural sugars are best from like fruit and stuff. And it's been really great. But yeah, sugar and caffeine can definitely be a drug. It's addictive.
It is. Sugar's addicting. Pretty much too much of anything is bad for you.
Yeah.
Like, people have died from water, drinking too much water.
I've heard people have died from drinking a lot of water. I read an article a long time ago, and this woman like drank like 2 gallons of it like really fast, and she's passed away. I don't know. You pick your battles.
Did you bring your cats to Hawaii?
No, I didn't bring my cats.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did you want to?
I want to, but cats are basically like an invasive species in Hawaii. And so I have my grandma's spay cats there, or spray. I'm going to be spaying. I'll get to that later. But I have my grandma's stray cats there.
Yeah.
And she has like around 6 of them. But my ex is watching my cats because my ex.
Your ex?
Yeah, my ex.
Girl.
We're on good terms. We're on really good terms. I will say, and I don't think spinning the block is a bad thing. Anyway, I will say that my ex watches my cats and he's really great at it. They love him so much. So yeah, I just been taking care of my grandma's stray cats. It's a problem. There's feral roosters and feral cats all over Hawaii. I will say I'm biased and I like the cats. I love the cats more. I feed them every morning.
Aww.
And you know, the last time I went to Hawaii, one of them died, and so I saw them on the side of the road, and it broke my heart because I know it's such a problem there. People don't really treat them right. So I put that cat in the bag and then I buried it next to like the tree that it was dead by. But the next time I go to Hawaii, I'm going to be TNRing. Do you know what that is?
What is that?
So TNRing means it's trap, neuter, and release.
Oh, that's awesome. You should vlog it.
I'm gonna vlog it because my grandma has a bunch of them in her garden and they don't leave her fucking garden. And my grandma, she's a dog person, but she reluctantly loves these cats. So every morning she feeds them all this Filipino food, and every night I've been eating a lot of Filipino food too. But she feeds them.
Imagine.
Yeah, it's been really nice. So yeah, I'm going to be TNRing them just because I want the cycle to stop. Like, it's just very sad. A lot of these cats, like the average lifespan of a stray cat is around 2 years old, and it doesn't need to go through all that. Like, just stop it now. So I'm going to be, my fear with it though is that when I do catch them, they're going to associate my grandma's place with being a bad zone, because the way that cats think, it's like either red zone or green zone, and I want them to keep coming back and just die there.
I think they'll come back because there's food.
I think
if your
so too.
grandma is feeding them all the time, they're gonna come back for sure.
I think so too. Yeah. So my cats have been well. I'm gonna be seeing them at my ex's place when I go back to Vegas. But that's
you're on good terms with your ex.
Yeah.
You go around the block a couple times.
Do you feel like people could change though?
Yes, people can change.
I think so too.
People can change. I do think exes can change. I like being on good terms with my exes.
Same.
I know ever since the voodoo situation, it did result in a conversation with my ex, and he apologized for a lot of stuff, and we're cordial now. And it took a very long time, and it's just, I just feel relieved. You know, I feel like a chapter is finally like ended with that.
And it was a while since you guys broke up too. And
it's been years.
And
it's been a long time.
Having that space of like, you don't know where they're at with you, and you don't know what's going to be said.
It's just bad energy.
It's bad energy. And I'm the same way too, where like I want to be on good terms. There's like only one ex that I'm not on good terms with, but like my ex-girlfriend, my ex-boyfriend, I'm just like, yeah, I want to leave a good impact on somebody's life. And that's like the kind of legacy, like I just want to leave on someone's life. I don't want it to be volatile. I don't want it to be bad or anything.
It just feels bad when this is somebody that was like the love of your life, right? You loved them so much. You were partners, you were best friends, and to not end on good terms, or maybe you're betrayed or something, or cheated on or whatever. I mean, I'm even on good terms with exes that have cheated on me. And
Same.
I just like, I feel like people are immature and they grow, and hopefully they learn from it. I'll never give them, the attention that I used to, but I don't want to live spitefully.
I think that takes away from just your experience with life, and it makes you unhappy.
Yeah.
And there's no point in that space being there. Like if you could end on good terms, if you could talk about anything and squash it, why not do that? Why not take that route? So
Yeah.
I'm with you with just I want to be on good terms because we spent so much time, we have so much history.
Yeah.
Why
So much time and so much love, like I would like to think that people don't live maliciously. They don't want to be bad. I think people are insecure. I think people get hurt, emotional, and people are growing. And sometimes people are jealous. There's so many different factors for why a person would act the way that they do. And just sometimes, if you get cheated on, you're just not compatible. Let them go.
It's just not and you don't need to drag it to the depths of hell.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's easy to see something where it's like, you did me so bad and I want to make you feel it. Like I was very much in that immature mindset.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was cursing. I
Yeah.
was doing voodoo in my brain, thinking about all the horrible things I would hope happen to my exes. But I just don't like living like that anymore. I don't know. I think it's part of growing up. You just kind of move on.
It's too mentally taxing. It's like,
Yeah.
why am I wasting time on this?
Well,
like
you
I could be
realize
happier.
You're happier, like
Yeah.
right? Like I'm sure you're a lot happier now.
Oh yeah, I am. Yeah.
I'm so much happier now too. When back then, when I look back, I was so depressed and I was so attached to these people, like my exes. I get so attached, and then when I get cheated on or when they break up with me, I feel like I have nothing.
I
So-
know.
So sad.
It sucks when you attach yourself to the problem because I can resonate with that where it's like, why would you disrespect me like that? My pride would get in the way so fucking much. It would be a detriment to not only relationships but friendships because this person was stressing me out so much and then I was venting and it's just like, I don't think that it's worth it. Like, you know, you just have to kind of live and let go, basically.
I don't even know how we started talking about exes. Oh yeah, taking care of your cats.
Oh yeah, taking care of my cats. Yeah, oh my God, I'm going to be seeing my cats again very soon. I'm very excited to see them. I need to take my cat Tofu to get her rabies shot again. I think it's been like a couple years.
Oh really?
Do dogs have to get rabies shots?
Yes.
Every couple years? Oh, I see.
Yep, Mika's all caught up to date.
Oh, he's over
sitting
there.
by. Oh, he's on the couch sleeping.
He's sleeping.
Hello, good boy. When I was in Japan, there were so many cute dogs. And with Kentaro's dog, San-chan, it made me have puppy fever. I wanted another
Oh
dog
my God.
so bad.
So cute and small and
Yeah, but I don't think it's a good idea to have two dogs, especially with how busy I am all the time. But I've been looking at houses and just trying, not that I'm moving anytime soon. My lease doesn't end for like another year and a half, but I was just so inspired from the Japan trip.
yeah.
And I was also inspired by you.
Really?
Because, yes,
Wait, why?
because you literally did everything you said you're gonna do. Like I mentioned earlier, buy a ton of bikinis, go surfing, mushroom foraging. You went and you dyed your hair. You did literally you mentioned all that and did it. You moved to Hawaii.
Why are you
and
so like flabbergasted by it?
because like there's a lot of things I say I'm gonna do that I never do.
Yeah, how do
Really?
we need to learn from her. We
Yes,
need
like
to-
you're
Come to Hawaii and I will push you guys through
we
it.
need
Oh
to
my
link
God.
it.
So fucking serious. I will have an itinerary planned out.
I think it's
Oh,
more
God.
so just like a general like sticking to the
Okay.
sticking to the
not
things.
necessarily like those specific things, but like
okay.
just being able to
Follow
through with working out too. You've been working out consistently too.
Yes.
Which is so admiring.
I gained a lot of weight in my previous relationship. I think they call it like relationship weight. And I think after it ended, I kind of looked at myself and I was like, I want to eat better. I used to eat so much processed food. It was insane, like lots of and nothing's wrong with that. To each their own, right?
Yeah.
But do you feel like you want to move in a direction where it's like you want to do the things that you say? Is that why you're mentioning it?
I mean, I do like things that I have to do. It's so much easier for me to complete things that I want to do when there's a deadline. But when it comes to things that I'm not being forced to do, like for example, cooking, I hate cooking, but it would be way more efficient for me to do it like meal prep and stuff for working out. But I hate cooking so much. I tried yesterday. I tried cooking a meal. I made some ground beef and I put some cheese and eggs in it. It was a nice little scramble.
Okay,
Oh,
good, good.
nice. Hey.
Ray, you're rich. Just hire a chef, dude.
I was going to say a chef.
I get where you're coming from, but like,
You're right. I
Just
should
get a
just
chef.
hire a chef.
yeah,
I think that would be best for you. Like
could,
meal prep.
Yeah, I should hire a chef for meal prep.
yeah.
Maybe
Kaide,
once a week.
Kaide and Tyson do that.
Whoa.
And their chef is like, he like posts on like Instagram, like the meals I made for Kaide and Tyson this week. It looks fire. You should hire that guy.
I'm inspired.
Wait, what would you want? What's your goals with this? Like, why do you want to meal prep? Is there a certain goal that you want to work towards?
I always go in and out of my workout era, just trying to, I love having abs. It's my favorite thing. When I have abs, I feel sexiest. I think we've talked about this before, but I love having abs. I
Abs
love
are
being
really sexy.
I just love feeling healthy. I love feeling fit.
It like releases serotonin in your brain, like 7 minutes of working out, and it just makes you feel. It's unfortunate, but when they say if you eat better, if you walk outside, if you work out, you'll be happier, and it's fucking true.
It is true.
I hate that it's
you
true.
You feel more confident. You feel productive. You also
Yeah.
feel rewarded because you put in the effort and you see the results back.
It's a
which is really
discipline.
great.
Yeah.
The
and
I hate discipline.
oh, I'm so sorry.
I hate I hate working out. I do. Admittedly, I really do. But yeah, I just want to. I do it because it's rewarding. It's the most rewarding. So
I feel like I have the same sentiments with just working out. Like when I was in my condo, when I was like on the Las Vegas fucking strip, I was a degenerate. I just woke up and I stayed in bed until 3 p.m. And I think it's very much like environment where it's like I'm just so used to being sedentary in this place. I associate like quote unquote laziness with it and just sitting down and not doing anything. I think that's also was a jump starter to going to Hawaii, where it's just like it's in a new fucking place. I'm going to be a new person. I'm going to be doing X, Y, Z. And if I don't, then this was all for nothing. Like I have to put myself through extremities in order for it to work. So I understand. Do you feel like you so you want to work out more? You want to change your diet? Would you ever get into any physical activity that had to do with like community or class?
I want to do Pilates.
Pilates
because
is fun.
it seems easier. It seems easier.
Why you looking at me? I don't do Pilates.
I mean, you
You do
can.
Pilates?
Maybe I could.
You can.
I don't know. I go through phases. The reason why I go through phases is because not only am I incredibly lazy, but I also prioritize work so much more than anything else.
You do.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, I can skip the gym if I do a 12-hour stream today. You know what I make compromises with myself to avoid doing things that I don't want to do, which is cooking and working out. But I also go through these phases where I'm like really inspired and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then the next day I'll be like, what's the point? We're all going to die anyways. Like I'm working out just to sit in a grave. Like it's
That push and pull is so valid though.
You know what I
Especially
mean?
with your line of work.
like,
because
what's the point?
yeah, do you feel like you have other I know that Pokey does Pilates. Like maybe if you have that communal thing, because for me, body doubling is everything. Where it's like if I have somebody else who's doing it, I'm like, bitch, like you doing this? I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do another rep. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do another set. So do you feel like if you did it with somebody who was also like, I want to get work done,
Yeah.
like I feel like that would help you.
Oh, no, it is. So right now, I pretty much live around like 15 other streamers. Like we're all in the same-ish area. And my best friend Myung, she's been working out a lot because her new roommate, Tarek, who moved from New York, he's a
jacked.
gym bro,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
and so they
nice.
work out every single day. And there's people like Elam and Pokey just moved in with Elam. Like there's so many streamers in the same area. It's awesome. It feels like a college dorm. It's incredible. But everyone is working out and I really want to. I think I'm waiting now that Japan is over. I'm waiting for my marathon to end. So I'm doing this week-long Sisathon marathon with another streamer named Cinna. And we're just going to be live 24/7 for 7 days. I've never done a marathon before, and she's like a content queen. So we have a bunch of collabs planned and stuff. And she's actually our guest next week. We're going to have Cinna as a
Yay.
guest next week. And that'll be right. I think that episode comes out after the marathon. But yeah, it's just a busy week. And obviously, I'm not going to be working out during it. So I think after the marathon's over, and now that all the travels are done, I can get back into the groove of things.
Do you feel like this sparked it? Like, because I know that when I wanted to start surfing, I wanted to move to Hawaii and do this and that, it's because I felt like I wanted to be a little more happier in my life. I just felt like that was lackluster. Do you feel like it would help you in your mental health? Or is it just something where it's like, oh no, I just want to be physically like, I just want to get shit done.
Oh,
you know?
I am the happiest I've ever been, but I've also am at a point where I've never been more cautious of my age or conscious of my age, which is because I feel like it's all around in the streaming space. There's so many like new streamers. There's all these like up and coming streamers that are doing so much content that I can't be bothered to do anymore. Like I almost feel retired in a sense now that my YouTube contracts are done. Like I feel like I just like play what I want, like I play games and stuff. And so doing this marathon, I'm like, oh, am I too old for this? Like I'm doing it because I've never done it before, and Cinna wanted to, and I was like, oh, I'm down to do it. But then I'm thinking about how like we're gonna be on camera sleeping, and I'm like, man.
What's the longest you've done?
I've only done 24-hour streams 3 times.
Okay.
And I'll never do a 24-hour
So this is
stream.
significantly
But that's like
longer.
staying
Yeah,
up.
this is so much longer. Like this is taking it up tenfold.
Yeah.
Oh
but
my
at
God.
least I can sleep. Because when I did the 24-hour streams, I tried to stay up, and I never felt like I was about to die more than staying up for 24 hours.
Yeah, those are rough.
Like those are actually painful.
Yeah.
I think that the thing I'd be worried about is the sleeping part, because do you do weird things in your sleep?
I think I grind my teeth, but since I have these in,
that's good.
I won't be able to grind my teeth as much. Also, I'm sure we'll mute the mic in case we fart. And also, like, we're not gonna have like a top-down camera, like the camera, like the bed. It's gonna be showing the foot of the bed, so I don't think it's gonna like show us, you know, like really well. At least I'll make sure it doesn't. But yeah, it's gonna be a little uncomfortable sleeping on stream, but I'm just gonna wear a full bodysuit and hope.
I was gonna say
best.
that because.
Which sucks because I do like sleeping naked.
I was just gonna say that too. Or like when I sleep, sometimes my shirt just and then my boobs are out. And I'm like, what's going on?
So she wakes up with her guava cake naked. What's going on here?
But yeah, at least you're gonna be wearing a full bodysuit, and I feel like despite all that, it's something new that you're trying. It's gonna be really fun.
It's something new.
It's new content too.
But I also, since I'm, you know, at like I just turned 33, it's weird thinking about how I'm not even just 30, I'm 33, which is weird because I don't feel like that, but it's like I have to be like aware of it because it's like, oh, I should probably look into buying a house now. Like, oh, maybe I should actually freeze my eggs soon. Should I actually do that? And I'm like, oh, do I even want kids? Like, I feel like I need another 20 more years. I'm like not ready for kids. But it's like
that's anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
Like I would feel anxious, but
like
I feel
there's a
like
timeline that's.
But you would just have such a unique die cut life that I feel like these are things that you are thinking because it's in a more traditional sense. Like I feel like, you know, people with more traditional job, they'd have to think about stuff like this. But then it's like you move into with a bunch of streamers and it's really good for you content, and it's a good community thing.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to just really think about how unique your life is and make choices based on that, is my opinion.
True. That is so valid because I look at my entire friend group. None of us are in any sort of way close to having kids or getting married. It's I feel like it's when you're a streamer for so many years, like this, but 10 years now, we've mentioned it 50 times now, but I cannot believe that I'm 33 and I feel like I'm 21. You know what I mean? Like it's such a weird.
I feel like this whole room is just like we're all 20, 23.
She's 27, by the way. Like literally
nice.
a fetus.
What? What do you mean?
And Mauricio is
ancient.
like on his last limb.
He's
like
down,
the old
dude.
family dog, just
put
like
me
barely
down.
getting by.
He's about to turn 30. And it's just like, man, when you're 29,
Ugh.
Oh God!
Truly is, like-
literally stop, Rae. You need to be controlled. You this whole time, even before she's like, I'm old. I'm old.
well,
And she's like pointing like I'm 33. And I'm like, girl.
no, I know
please.
I'm not old, but I feel like in the space, like the content creation space, like this is how I feel about TikTok. I made it my New Year's resolution to upload one TikTok a month or whatever. And I'm realizing now it's like not for me. And I'm like, oh,
Well, why?
I just don't, I feel like I've outgrown it. It's weird, but it would be good for business to do it. Like I should be doing more TikToks, but I just can't get myself to do it. I tried doing the thing where I talked to the camera and I showed my eczema journey. Like I showed them the product I've been using, and I was like, I'll come back and show you guys an update. Never showed them an update. And I also uploaded a TikTok like a year or two ago where I was doing a journey with my wavy hair routine. And I was like, I'll show you guys the products in my routine when I do it. Never show them what happened. So,
but people comment about your hair and I feel like they're interested in it. I think that, well, I think you have to think about it like this. Like, does it contribute to like your end goal with everything? Like, do you feel like making more TikToks is going to contribute like, oh, because you want to do streaming forever, and do you feel like it will help like your streaming? I think it would, right?
It would. TikTok is so good
It's great
for like streamers, but I just like I guess I have this sense of retirement. Like I don't know. Oh, going back to the other points, like forever ago, like how I was inspired by you doing what you said you were gonna do. A part of me is like, I should probably start being more proactive with life because I think streaming as a default is an escape from reality, even though it is my job to stream. I think I've been streaming more to avoid doing other things, which is, working out and like doing other, like just regular hobbies. And so I was thinking, maybe I should look into buying a house and slowly renovate it. So when my lease is over in a year and a half, I have like a finished, furnished house for me for the first time ever. Because all I do is buy homes for my family. You know?
do that. I think you bought your mom like 3 properties.
Yes, this woman is uncontrollable. Like she is absolutely. She just told me she doesn't want to move to Vegas anymore.
Oh no.
So she was gonna get a condo in Vegas and sell the house in Washington and keep her house in the Philippines. She has 2 places in the Philippines. She has a condo in Manila, and then she has her hometown house that we've renovated a lot, which is really high quality, by the way. Some people saw the post on Twitter of my mom's hometown house because I posted a picture of, she put a banner of me.
Oh my God, that was so cute. That was so Filipino. Like,
she's so proud.
How did she make that?
She probably hired someone to make it and put it up there. But this home it's where she grew up in Calbayog. And it's a 3-story home. We've renovated it so much. It's got hot water. It's got AC. It's a luxury home for that village. And people were commenting and be like, isn't Valkyrae a millionaire? Why is she being so stingy with her mother? And I'm like, are you kidding me? There's like,
she's spoiled or
she
rotten.
is so spoiled. Like she just asked me and she's like, I want to go back to the Philippines in a couple months so I could vote for the new mayor. And I'm like, okay, here, I'll buy your plane ticket. And she's like, can you buy my sister's ticket too? And I was like, okay. And she's like, oh, by the way,
Rae.
she has an assistant now.
Your mom has an assistant?
Yes, I got my mom
insane
an assistant. And she's also...
Wait, I didn't even know that.
She's also paying for...
She's living the fucking life.
Oh, this woman knows she's living the life and she's taking advantage of it. But like... it's just a Filipino thing to do. Like
it is.
I'm happy to help. Like I love, like she's the one that got me into video games. She's the one that she went through so much abuse when I was a child and even before I was born. She just had such a rough childhood. Like I'm happy to give her a life that she deserves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And so I'm like, yes. Like I literally only spend money on her and my sister.
You're their personal sugar mama.
I really am.
Yeah. But I feel like it makes you happy to, like,
it does.
Your love language. It's evidently so gift giving.
Yes.
Yeah,
I did.
So it's a good trade off.
Yes. I did tell I had just got on the phone with her like 2 days ago for the first time because she's been in Africa for like 2 months traveling. And so
that's so fun.
We got to catch up for the first time finally now that she's back home. And I pretty much told her, like, listen, I feel bad that I haven't been able to be there in person as much. And helping financially is how I can help. You know what I mean? Like, this is the best way I can help. It's the easiest way for me to help, and I love to do it. And I told her, because she and her husband are going to try to have kids this year, so I think I'm going to be an auntie soon, hopefully. So I just, I told her, I was like, don't even worry about getting a job, because she did quit her job.
Yeah.
So it's like, just take your time with things.
And living the life.
Yeah.
Your mom and sister.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I should get myself a home finally and start renovating it and do things and maybe start a garden. I think having a garden would be nice.
That would be so fucking cute if you had a garden.
Yeah. I'll have an extra room for you so when you come from Hawaii, you'll have a place to stay.
I will tend to your garden because I'm helping my grandma with hers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about your relationship with your grandma. Is she just so happy that you're there?
She's so happy. She was like about to cry as she was dropping me off. I'm like, Grandma, I'm coming back in like 2 weeks, please. Don't. It's okay. It's okay. She was like hugging me, and I take her to work like 2 times out of the week because she's hybrid. So I drive her there all the time. We go on hikes more, but now that she's getting older, she's just happy that I'm back here, and you know, we do everything together. I was like, Grandma, we need to go to this farmer's market together, and she's like, I'll do it. You're making me active and feel young again. And every time she says, every time I go out, she's like, to be young again, Alyssa. It's just such an endearing relationship I have with her. I'm eating all her food. You know, my grandma, she tricked me into eating meat a couple years ago. So I'm like, she's just going to be making pork and beef Filipino dishes, and I'm just not going to eat. I'm just going to be starving. But she's not doing that. She's making a lot of fish dishes because I'm pescatarian.
Yeah.
So
she's respecting your choices.
she is.
That's so sweet.
It's really nice and sweet. And I don't know, I'm loving living the life there with her. Like, we have no AC, but the thing is like, I'm happier in that 40-year-old old house than I am with like no AC and I have to hang all my laundry than I was like in my luxury condo on the Las Vegas Strip. So it's just been super nice just to be there with everyone.
That is so awesome.
Thank you.
I'm so happy that you're having a good time.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh. I just want to spread the happiness. Like, oh my God. I know I this is like my 5th time saying it. I'm like, oh my God, guys. Like, I can just show you such a good time there.
We'll be
We'll
there.
go.
Yeah.
We'll do
We'll
it.
go.
We'll do a team trip. We'll do it. Speaking of team things, we will be more proactive in the Discord now that all the traveling is done. We've been slacking a little bit, but we did see some of you guys post the photos of some of the gifts that you guys received. So glad to see you guys getting it. I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah, we talked a lot.
We
We're a
do be
little over.
yapping.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went a little over.
A little over, but that's fine.
That's fine.
People
Yeah.
wanted longer
They want-
episodes.
Oh,
But yeah, we got another one to film very soon. So
Yeah, we do.
yay.
But yay.
This was a good catch up episode.
It was a really
Very,
good
very
catch up.
good.
I'm happy with it.
All
Oh my
right.
God.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next week, every Sunday, 8 a.m. PT. And yeah.
Yeah.
Any
thank
final
you guys.
words?
Yeah, no. Thank you guys for watching. I don't have anything else to say. What the fuck? Okay. It was nice catching up with you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.